Chat. New Elden Ring series. Becoming an Elden Lord in real life. Look at this spreadsheet. Let me give you the gist of what's going on. We are going to do an entire Elden Ring playthrough. We're going to go from the Wretch class, level 1 to level 150. We're going to do a dex build. I'm going to try to beat every boss. But before I can level up any stat in the game, I have to complete the corresponding task slash challenge slash achievement for that level. I don't know why Romy is screaming in the other room. You guys can hear that? This is everything I have to do for every level that I want to get in the game. Got a lot of stuff going on here. So the idea is that I'm going to be leveling up with my character. I think this is going to take 4 to 6 months. I got mods in the spreadsheet. Obviously, not all of these stats have the same amount of level ups because I want a balance of getting levels in every stat for the purpose of the challenge, but I also want the build to be playable. So this is a dex build. So we are leveling dex all the way to level 55. We are leveling vigor to level 50, mind to level 15, endurance to level 25, strength to 35, intelligence to 20, and faith and arcane to level 15. Now the other part on how we're going to do the leveling. So I have these weighted proportionally to how many level ups we want to do for each stat. So that way, throughout the series, we don't get 5 quick arcane level ups and then we never level up. We never do an arcane challenge for the rest of the series. We should be leveling up mostly dexterity and vigor throughout the series so that we are getting to the end of each category by the end of the series. Hopefully that's the idea. For vigor. Vigor is about resiliency mainly. So this is a lot of, honestly, things for my health. All right. Drinking a lot of water, walking, sleeping. What else do we have on here? No sugar for 2 days. We have a spicy ramen challenge on here. We have memorize and recite 100 digits of pi live. Some of this stuff, I don't have a very good gauge of exactly how hard it's going to be. I'm going to learn this specific piece on the piano, and I'm going to play this live for you guys as well. Endurance challenges. We got plank, we got 2-mile run, ice bath, ruck 20 pounds. And then the final challenge for endurance is the 24-hour stream. 24-hour stream, no backing out. Yeah, so the people in this chat know that I have attempted a 24-hour stream before. I didn't really go about it the right way. I only lasted for 12 hours. But yeah, we're going to do a 24-hour stream as our final endurance challenge. My ultimate strength goal is to gain 10 pounds. Seems like a little bit of an odd goal, but this is actually going to be one of the goals I'm most nervous about, actually, just because I am 5'4". I'm not built like Pentomax. I weigh 120 pounds, but I have weighed 120 pounds for about 7 years, I believe. Since I peaked in high school, right? Me versus Benoni oiled up wrestling at the end of this challenge. That was supposed to be a surprise. All right, so for dexterity, now this is a dex build. Now, because this is the main stat we're going to be leveling up, I kind of wanted to turn this into its own like mini series on its own. And we're going to be doing chess for that. Why chess for dexterity? Because mental dexterity. This is all about pattern recognition, reaction times, quickness. The other thing I want to do is physical dexterity. So I want to do yoga because I am extremely inflexible. So instead of having first voice crack of the series, instead of having like a yoga pose to achieve as a goal, I am just going to like do my best to do some of these poses and kind of record myself doing that. And I'm just going to keep training these poses throughout the series. And then at the end of it, I will record myself doing all of these yoga poses again. And hopefully I look much better doing them. That's kind of the idea there. Do a front flip is on here. I've never done a flip in my life. Balancing challenge. I forgot that I had this on here. I don't know what that means. Subscribe on YouTube if you're excited for the balancing challenge. Oiled up Speedo yoga stream. This was not on here. One of my mods added this. Rapid 1200 is the ultimate goal for the deck series. I want to hit rapid 1200 in chess. I'm currently at like 770. So again, not impossible to achieve in 4 to 6 months, but it's going to be hard. It's going to require a lot of puzzles, a lot of practicing. All right, moving on to intelligence. I'm going to read some books. I have read 1 book, 2 book, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to read 5 books in the next 4 to 6 months. And then the ultimate intelligence challenge is solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Now, I have learned to solve Rubik's Cubes in the past. This is back when I was in high school. So a few months ago. Just kidding. I'm 23. I was able to solve a Rubik's Cube in high school in like 50 seconds. I've completely forgotten all of the move sets and the algorithms and whatnot since then. But I'm assuming that relearning it will not be as hard as initially learning it. So once I have relearned it, I'm going to learn how to do it blindfolded. Faith and Arcane. I'm actually most excited for these challenges. I'm going to be adopting and practicing a new religion. Just kidding. And then at the end of the series, I want to donate all of my Twitch earnings to a charity of chat's choice, which I am really excited about doing. I don't know how much money that's going to be, like, at all. Obviously, the more the better for this. But I am hoping this is going to be, like, at least a few $100s. So when the series is over at the end of it, I will show you guys exactly how much money I have made streaming on Twitch from now until the series is over. I'll show you exactly how much that was in my earnings, and then you guys will help me decide on a charity that is legit, and I will donate however much money I made streaming to that charity. And it's going to be like 4 to 6 months. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be some sum of money. Finally, Arcane. I want to take a scene from the series, whether that's just like a beautiful setting that my character was in, or a boss fight, or whatever, maybe a favorite moment that we've had in the series, and I want to paint it. I'm not gonna take a screenshot and paint the screenshot in here. You're not gonna see like my health bar and everything. I want to do it somewhat artistically, but I want it to be like my character, and I want it to be from a scene from the series. One of my goals in this series is to smoke some weed. No, I've actually never smoked weed before. Completely legal in my state. I've never really been a big substance guy. So again, this is just about trying new things and opening my mind and experiencing the things that life has to offer. My chat is a very y'all a bunch of potheads. Yeah, weed friendly. That's what I meant to say. We're gonna do it like in good moderation for my little 120-pound twink frame. And then for the last one of Arcane, I'm gonna get an Elden Ring tattoo. There's so many things I'm excited about. I'm nervous for a lot of this stuff in terms of the difficulty or whether I'm gonna be able to follow through and keep up with this. And again, I'm gonna let chat help me decide what kind of tattoo we get. Maybe like the size of my hand or smaller. And you guys can help me decide where it goes. So that is the rough overview of what's going to be happening throughout this series. The idea is to just do a lot of cool stuff, experience some more of life, level up my mind, my body, and my soul as we level up my character in the series. If you get a Gunnar Melania piece on your back, a big ass. So yeah, anyways, gonna be doing a lot of things that. So for tonight, we're actually gonna start the playthrough. And because we can't do any level ups tonight, we're obviously going to be creating the character for the series. So we'll spend a good amount of time on that. I'm going to be fighting the Tree Sentinel first thing at level 1. And we're not going to level up the character tonight because, again, we can't do any level ups until I beat do the corresponding tasks for those level ups. So, without further ado, let's boot up Elden Ring. Can you make the character skin light blue? No, we're not doing that. This kind of looks like his veins. Like you're just... Wait, it looks kind of cool. Am I tripping? All right, let's do it. Let's go, guys. In honor of my first blind playthrough where I thought this was tutorial. Chat, welcome to Limgrave. Let's get him. I have no idea if we're gonna get this done, but we are gonna try. Wait, I should two-hand this. Damn it. Am I locked? Guys, I think I'm in flow state right now. Fuck! One shot. No! Fuck, bad timing. There's no way this takes me like longer than 2 hours though. Wanted to see if I could get like a little quick couple of... Oh, that's delayed. Should I just keep leveling up the club? And just use the club for the rest of the series? Damn, that one's tough. Shit. Damn, the delay. Oh my god, what? Ooh. Alright, we gotta really focus for this. I almost died there. Okay. Woo! Oh my god. Wow. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I thought I was dead. No, I knew he was gonna do it too, but I still mistimed it. Oh, that was a little bit better. Didn't work. Shit. Unfortunate timing. That one was just stupid. Yeah. Alright, it's been 40 minutes about, I think, since we started fighting this guy. I'm just gonna give myself about 2 hours, so we're doing good. We got him like 75% of the way, and we're not at the halfway mark yet in terms of fighting him for an hour. So I'm confident. No! Okay, just ignore the fact that this is a blue man with like red body hair. You see a guy like this moving like this at his age, I'm terrified. The calm down took longer than I thought. I'm not used to that one. Now we're at a point though where we're really close. I've got it. I understand it now. This is the one. This is the run. This is Underscore's first time to shine. Dang. Dang, okay. I was a little cocky. Fuck. Well, I was dead as soon as I started that roll. Oh shit. Damn! You're not going anywhere. we go. Lock in. Let's go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Roll into him. Oh, I should have died there. I earned a death and I got lucky. Please, please, please. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. Yes! Haha! My first time defeating a tree sentinel at level 1. And I did it with Wretch class and a club. Let's go. And let's see what we're going to be doing for the first week. All right, so for the tasks, I'm going to highlight them on the sheet and I'm going to write them on the board. All right, here we go. First, let's spin it 10 times and we'll see how many of them I can get done in 1 week. Oh my god, what are the odds? Faith on the first spin? The odd is like 3%, I think, the ratio for getting faith. Our first level up in the game will be leveling up faith. All right, so now I'm going to decrease this to 4. And faith level 1 is complete 7 consecutive days of logging 3 things that I'm grateful for. That should be an easy one for first level. I just have to remember to do it. I'll probably like set a reminder or something. All right. There's no shot. Oh, I thought it might be faith again. Intelligence? I'm not hitting any of the big ones. So we're leveling up faith and intelligence for our first 2 levels. What's intelligence level 1? Read a book. Oh my god. I know what book I'm going to read. I've started reading this book. I'm still going to count it though. I'm only 45 pages in out of like 210. This is The Way of Zen by Alan Watts. Has a lot of themes with like Buddhism that I really like. This book I've been really vibing with. So that's what I'm going to read. I'll try to read the whole thing this week. 3rd level, dexterity. So what happens when you get intelligence 2 more times and have to read 2 books? I just won't get it done in 1 week probably. But we got a dex level up, which is good. Which is rapid rating 820. So we're gonna probably do chess stream on Wednesday. Oh yeah, it even shows the percentages on the side here of like the weight, how like it's basically how likely you are to spin. Another dex level, which is good. Crow pose, 30 minutes. It's like standing on your elbows.
So it becomes that little.
Okay, level 5. I want vigor. Please. No. Faith again? Oh. Intelligence. 50 words and phrases in Spanish and demonstrate them on stream. All right, I'm going to add 50 words and phrases to the vocab, and I will share them with you guys next week on Sunday. All right, next roll. Level 6. Bigger. Okay, I'll take strength. 100 push-ups in one day. Okay, that's not the worst. I need vigor. Please. It's a 40%. No, it's not. It's 28% chance each time, and I'm getting my fucking third intelligence roll. $2. Build's gonna be tough. I have to read 2 books. I don't know if I'll get that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get it done in 1 week. I'm gonna read 2 books. What's the second book? You're right. I should pick it now. So I am going to be reading The Way of Zen by Alan Watts. It's like more of a spiritual book, and then Fahrenheit 451, which I believe is a fiction book about burning books. Is it? That's about as much as I know. Books are bad. Burn them. Okay. So those are the 2 books. How many levels? That's 7. Okay, so this one would be level 8. I just want a couple levels of vigor. Is this vigor? This is vigor. Thank God. All right, so yeah, drink 3/4 of a gallon of water for 3 days in a row. 2 more levels. Give me 2 more vigor. Did I take vigor down by 1? Yes, I did. Another dex. I'm not gonna be mad about that. This is gonna help us get to like a dex weapon sooner rather than later. What's our next dexterity? Bullet 480. All right, so we're gonna have to play bullet games this week as well. Last level up. Damn it. We get 1 level of vigor next week. But we do get some strength and dexterity. I will at least take that. What's our next strength task? 100 pull-ups. So I have to have a day of doing 100 push-ups and a day of doing 100 pull-ups. I am going to try to do all 10 of these for the first week. That way, at least we'll have a lot of things to do. The next time we're playing Elden Ring, we'll be able to like fight a bunch of like the little bosses in Limgrave and do 10 levels. It is a lot to do, but honestly, very doable list of tasks to get done in a week. But thanks for hanging out. I am excited that we got this going, and I have things to start working on. You guys have a great night. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great night.